today's DCHL game of the week between the High Rollers here in the red and the Gwendolyn Gladiators here in the yellow. Gwendolyn Gladiators, which were featured in last week's game of the week, now get to sport their new unis. So that'll be good for them. And also the High Rollers are sporting their new uniforms. They actually used to be the yellow team, now they are the red team. Of course, this is Michael Lindenbaum, the host of the Experience Hockey Talk, Serious Hockey Talk for Serious Hockey fans. And real quick, before we start this game off, we want it to be known that our Street Sharks game that was aired before this one and this game here, the game of the week, are both brought to you with the permission of the DCHL Leagues. And of course, you'll see a couple familiar faces in this game. There's a few Gwendolyn Gladiators who played in the game against the Street Sharks, like number 92, David Altschuler, and number 9, Heather Sprague. And of course, number 23 for the yellow is Eric Taviner, who was calling the game between the Street Sharks and the Gwendolyn Blue Knights. And then also on the High Rollers, you'll see number 77 there, John Chick, who plays for the Street Sharks. Jason Stitch, number 88, was a substitute for Gwendolyn in the last game. And actually, lo and behold, down there, number 52, that is Terry Dobbins, a former Street Shark in his own right as well. And of course, number 45 for Gwendolyn Gladiators was Becca, who substituted for the Sharks in today's game as well. So we're just waiting for pre-game to end to get this game underway. Have 3 rolling clock 15-minute periods. Oh, correction, number 3 is Heather Sprague, not number 9, number 3. And they're calling for the balls in. And of course, just like last week, I probably won't do that much talking unless I see something color commentary wise. I am not really the best play-by-play guy. Of course, some other faces that you're going to see in this game also for Gwendolyn, we're also playing against the Sharks as well. That was a close one. Red almost shooting it into their own net on that one. Of course, the female on offense for the High Rollers is Allison Rapp. She also played for the Sharks in the last game, so we do have some familiar faces from the last game that was aired in this one. Becca accidentally passing it to Allison Rapp. Both of them have played the last 2 games actually together on the same team, so this is the first time today they're actually playing against each other. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm now being joined by an actual play-by-play guy,
Woo!
Mr. Joe Shea.
How you doing, Mike?
I am doing good now that I don't have to do play-by-play.
Well, Priyanka dumps it in deep. Terry's going down with it. Frankie G's chasing it. Terry throws it off the boards. Spin-a-rama, no one knows where the ball is. Frankie's gonna get it. We got a 2-on-2, him and Becca against Terry and Carolyn. Dumped in, Becca's gonna go grab it. Becca, nice spin in front of that. Looks in front, centering pass. Oh, that defenseman was ready to tee it off.
Whoa.
Was that post?
That was all. That sounded like all post to me there.
That's a rough one. That was a good shot. Nice look by Becca.
Well, there was one where in the very beginning, Red almost shot one into their own goal.
Jeez. For those who are not paying attention, Red are from yellow to red. The Gladiators logo is actually pretty sweet too.
Are you playing Simpsons Tapped Out while playing Comp?
I am playing a Futurama version of Simpsons Tapped Out. Nice little chip pass
By John.
Carolyn going for the ball. That's a nice play. Carolyn's playing great. Oh, Stitcher throws it off Priyanka's head. Not the best approach. No icing there. John's going to grab it. He's got time. Pass goes over back to stick. John can throw it across. Stitch trying to pick it off. Stitch comes out on top right there. Aubrey's trying to gather it. Bouncing ball though. So Juliet's coming out. Stitch all over the place. Nice little move there. Chip and go in front. Hell you, it's going right up to us. We almost got hit.
That's the second time now that we've almost been hit with the ball up here.
I'm not saying people don't like you, Mike, but they're trying to pop you on.
Well, I did just play against most of the people on Gwendolyn and beat them 2-0.
I saw you got the winner, right?
Yeah, first period though.
Yep, we tweeted that out. Make sure you check the DCHL Leagues Twitter. I gave you some shout out. Scotty Fairchild had a shutout.
First of his career.
Yep. Oh, it's first of his career. Okay.
Yeah.
He's new to playing goalie, right?
Yeah, he just started last season actually.
Nice. I was unsure on that because I know he keeps telling me he's new, he's playing new, he's hasn't played that long, but he looks pretty good out there. So I always doubt him a little bit.
Well, I mean we also play a very strong defensive type system to try to box out as much as we can, which also helps when you're having a goalie learn how to play. Try to have him see the good, the kind of the garbage shots rather than the
Dimitri
super
ends up
good.
with the ball. Pass to John. John throws it across to Aubrey, cannot get to it. John's going to grab it again. Juliet in hot pursuit.
Big thing John needs to do is he needs to really slow it down. He doesn't have to force it too much every time he gets it.
Yeah, that's going to go for an ice.
No ice.
No, waved it off. They're saying Eric could have got to it. Eric looking to break out. Tried to throw it to Juliet. Brian picks it off. This is the line you gotta watch out for high rollers. Brian and Dimitri, they got some really good chemistry. Both can shoot. Eric to Juliet. Ends up on Brian's stick. Lets it rip.
That hit off the side of the net.
Eric with the ball again. Looking to throw it to Juliet. Nice keep in. Eric going back and forth, having a hard time getting the ball out right now. Allison Rapp gets it in front of the net, tries to send it to Dimitri. Terry with the ball, just taking his time. Nice little flick pass to the Raptor right there.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. You got to take your time with it. You just can't force it.
Yeah, I mean, one thing newer players have a hard time with, that's going to be jumped on and frozen, is when you got the ball and you got time, if you look up and you see that you've got all the time and space, don't panic. Make them make a move or wait for the perfect opportunity. I feel like people get the ball, they get a little panicky, they get a little flustered, and then it results in turnovers, which, that's no good for anyone.
Soft one by high rollers.
Centering pass, Eric picked that one off. Dimitri with the ball, centering to Brian. Becca's gonna throw it all in on that. We'll go for an icing. I mean, that's what we were talking about right there. Becca had a bit of time. She panicked, just kind of dumped it down there. And a lot of times it's not a big deal, but this happens one too many times, and that ball will end up in the back of the net. Face-off kind of squared out. Dimitri tries to throw one on net. High rollers looking to set up. Oh, that's a great centering pass. Dimitri could not get to it, though. Becca with the ball. Carolyn, nice D on that. Terry ends up picking it up. Terry flicks and hits Priyanka. Why does he want to hit Priyanka in the head with the ball? I don't know what the deal with that is, but...
It's just like them throwing the ball up here when they're trying to clear it out of their zone. Sometimes you just have to be the target for a while.
Brian with the ball behind the net, looking to set up. See, great, using his patience, taking the time. Priyanka playing some nice D. Brian gets free, but no, everyone's covered. Centering pass. Beck and Carolyn going at it again. Nice keeping by Carolyn to Dimitri. Dimitri looking to roll out. Gets, shot goes wide. Ball kept in. I know Terry's one of your boys, right?
Yeah, former Street Shark. You got a couple current Sharks in the lineup too, with Terry, or not Terry, John.
Oh, nice keeping by Terry. Shot. Eric just bluffed it down. Ball's going back and forth. Street Sharks, high rollers have a lot of time with it. I'll turn over to Dimitri.
Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, just to throw this out there, when this period is over, we're going to be switching cameras.
Centering pass. Frankie's got a one-on-one. Shot turned aside by Roderick.
So we will be going down for a brief moment and switching to another camera.
Battle down low. Carolyn gets it. Oh, that's a great pass. Stitch up, breakaway. Just flicked on net.
Can't get the shot off though.
No, that's some good back check right there. Shot turned aside, but that was a nice touch pass from Carolyn to Brian. Brian threw it to Stitch right there. That's that little soft give and go pass like that kind of sprung Stitch. He couldn't one step could not just get that separation. But John, nice little play right there. Chips it across. Stitch is gonna go battle for it.
Now, crazy thing here. This is the third game in a row for both Becca and Allison.
Yes, it is. They played well in the last game, too. It was a 3-3 tie between Shangri-La and the Stick Magnets.
And they're part of the 2-0 Sharks victory against the Gwendolyn Blue Knights.
That's right. John could not keep it in there. That will go all the way down, but there will be no icing on the call. On the play, excuse me. Got some time there for high rollers. See, didn't force it. Not the worst. He's going to battle for it. John picks it up. He's going to alley-oop it. I think that's Heather. Is that Heather down there?
That's Heather, yeah.
That is Heather. It's hard with all the Gladiators. Got their new uniforms and they've got like Greek gods in there. I don't know who's who.
Somebody's claiming to be Spartacus when they're not really Spartacus. David Altschuler's claiming Crixus, Manu Bennett.
Stitcher looking to spring himself right there. Raptor with the ball. Shot on net, just steered wide.
Just a little wide.
Stitcher's going to gather it up. Nice D by Juliet there, keeping him trapped low. Stitch trying to roll out. Centering pass kicked aside. There were 3 Gladiators there just waiting for that ball. Allison Rapp, nice keep in there. John at the point, looking open. Stitcher behind the net, looking open. Either direction she goes, she's got someone wide open. Stitcher with the ball. Tries to wrap it. Look for your point, Stitch. John, nice keep in. 3-on-2 forming. John's back though. John's covering a lot of ground right now.
John is a really good defensive player.
I'd be worried if our eye rollers right now. John's running his ass off right now, so I'd be a little afraid.
Gassing him.
A little afraid he's gonna be too tired in 2 minutes. But you're looking good out there, I will say.
Yeah,
that.
I mean, in the first game with the Sharks, he was playing offense instead of defense. So he had 2 other wingers that he was switching.
Centering
with.
pass.
Ooh, right above the net by Jen. That looks like Jenny.
Looks like Jenny, yeah. Probably. I think she played last game too. She might be she's on her second at least.
Second game, yeah. You have some women on their second game because Carolyn played in the first game.
Yeah, they get a hell of a workout. Now we'll go for an icing. We got just under 3 minutes left in the first period right here. We got a 0-0 game.
And ladies and gentlemen, like we said, when this period ends, we're going to switch the camera, so we're going to do a quick shutdown on this one and moving into another one. I already have the other camera prepped.
We got Dimitri lining up for the face-off right here. I'm not sure who's going for the Gladiators. It's a good win by Dimitri. Looks like it goes to Jenny. Tries to center. Priyanka gets it. Little scrum there. It's kicked out. Terry. Oh, Terry, baby, you got to use your hand. He was going to use his hand, and he second-guessed himself. Ball goes out. Fanned on it.
Fanned on it.
That's a rough 5 seconds for Terry. But that's a nice little clearing pass right there. Priyanka does not keep it in, though. Aubrey's running hard to try to get it. Ball goes all the way down. That will not be an icing, though. Terry's going to gather up. Hopefully he's gather his composure as well. He's got time. Look to make it look. He's going to probably throw it to Jenny. Oh, that's a nice look right here on his part. Gains his own.
Yeah, Terry's always been very good on his stick.
Yeah.
Especially with the pass.
Yeah, we'll go for an icing right there. I mean, one thing I do like about Terry is, you know, he had the ball. He took his time. Just a little flip pass over there. Found the open player. You know, I mean, she couldn't break it, but it did result in an icing, so they're going to get an offensive zone draw. And I do like Dimitri's odds here. Yeah, he's one of the better face-off men in the league. So, I mean, if I were Terry, I'd look to blast. I mean, he's probably going to go to Brian, because, you know, Brian likes to let it rip. But
so does Terry.
So, and they both do. Carolyn ends up getting the ball. Chip pass to Dimitri. That was a nice little look on her part. Priyanka with the ball.
Actually, that looked more like she was just trying to feed it through to get it on net.
Yeah. Priyanka battling for it. 3-on-2 forming for the Gladiators.
That's Ben right there.
It is Ben to Becca. Becca lets it rip. Steered aside by Roderick. Nice look from Ben. Nice little give and go. Terry, nice D right there. Ben not giving up on the play though. Brown unable to keep it, but it will not be. Oh, should not be an icing as Terry was contested on that play. Just under a minute left in the first here. Priyanka's got some time. She's looking to set up. Pass turned over. Allison Rapp with it. Hits Dimitri. Dimitri goes inside out against Priyanka. Brian behind the net looking for it. Terry calling for it. Dimitri takes a shot. Could not get there. Ball was flipped all the way down. That will go for an icing.
He's got to hustle harder for the net to get that icing.
Terry let up there for a minute, man. I don't know. 25 seconds. High roller's got to get down there.
Yeah, Terry almost... he started laying off, and that's one way to get the icing waved off, but at the same time, you know, he had somebody right on his tail.
That's a good one by Gladiators. Dimitri's got to get in there. Priyanka doing a good job killing it. Throws it around the air. Brian picked it off to Dimitri. In front, Allison Rapp with the ball. So there might have been a bit of a slide there. Eric tries to clear it. Goes to Terry 1 second. Could not get the handles on it, and that will be the end of the first period. 0-0 High Rollers and Gladiators.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We're going to do a quick camera change. Camera change.
Lightning speed. It's like a NASCAR pit crew out here, about 4.5 seconds.
Yeah.
And we rotated the tires on his shoes.
So anybody who is experiencing buffering issues or any delays during the last during that first period, we do apologize for that. But we are on a different camera with a different mode of being online, so we can stream this game. So it's 0-0 in the first period between both teams. Did you hear what the shots were?
I did not. We'll get that update when we can. So it looks like we got Heather and David out on D. We got Juliet on right wing. You know who else is out there for the Gladiators?
Spartacus, the guy who claims to be.
Claimed to be fake Spartacus.
Fake Spartacus.
And then we got Stitcher. Looks like we got Jenny O. And it looks like that. That's not Aubrey out there. Not sure.
No, Aubrey wears a helmet.
Aubrey does wear. Yeah, I think Aubrey's 45, not 15.
No, he wears 43.
43. I was right on one of the numbers. You got to give me credit for that. Captain Stitcher trying to do it. David, nice little chip pass. Goes inside out, looking to reset. Gladiators looking to set up and get in the zone here. Neither of the points are open. David and Stitcher going to battle for it. David, nice little attempt there, still kept in.
The funny thing, too, is that Stitcher and David were just teammates 2 games ago. You know, and you also have Allison Rapp and Becca, who've been teammates the last 2 games going up against each other now.
Nice play by Heather, unable to keep it in now, so that will be icing, enough to touch up. John with the ball again. Oh, that's a nice little spring pass to Stitch.
But a little too ahead of him.
Good centering pass by Jason. Nice look there. Jason's got time. I look for John at the point. Oh my God, he tried to thread the needle and he did. Just hit a foot. Clearing it. John's going to get this. John's going to let it rip. Shot by John in the corner. Stitch with the ball again. Looks to center it. Looks like it went off David's foot. Centering pass. David picks it up. Throws it in. John's going to have to chase this one down as it exits the zone. Juliet gets a stick on it right there. John alley-oop to Stitcher. Nice little hand on his part. Centering pass broken up by David. High roller still out the ball in the zone though. High roller's just setting up right there. Juliet, nice little pick off, and that's going to go for an icing right there. Gladiators will get a line change. I believe they're looking to send out Ben. Dan Cordella's going out there. We got Becker coming out. We got Priyanka. See how this goes. Now we got Dimitri, Allison Rapp, we got Aubrey, we got Terry and Carolyn here. High Rolls are going to win this going for some offense. Becker tries to pull it up. Dimitri with the ball, shot on net. Priyanka gets a foot on it. Terry's going to chase this one out. It's going to leave the zone though. Terry's going to. A little forced on Terry's part. But it looks like it might work out though. Dimitri with the ball. The centering pass kicked out by Roderick. Ends up on Dimitri's stick again.
No, that wasn't Roderick.
That's
Roderick's the other goalie.
Yeah. Roderick was on that side last time. I did not readjust, and that ball's going to be iced right there. Roderick oftentimes wears a yellow jersey though.
Yeah, I think that's PJ.
Yeah. Looks like Frank is coming out, and now we have another face-off here for the High Rollers. Dimitri looking to win this. Terry's lined up in the sweet spot. Goes in between him and Allison Rapp. Terry's going to get the ball, though. He's got time. Nice little look on his part. Flicks it in. Dan gets his hand on it. Aubrey tries to get a hand on it, too. Battle down low. Dimitri with the ball again. Throws it back. Priyanka and Allison Rapp going for it. Priyanka tries to get the boards. Allison's going to get to it first, though. Ends up on Terry's stick. Terry to Aubrey. Ball
Could have been a little bit of an interference or a hold there.
Nice battle by Becca there. Terry's going to chase it down, but there's 3 Gladiators in the zone. He better be careful. Well, that gets through. We got a 3-on-2 forming here. We got Brian, Dimitri, and Allison. That's a nice breakoff right there. Dimitri with the ball. Brian looking to gather it up. Terry calling for it. Might have been a little too shot happy there. Becca's going to throw it down. That will go for an icing.
No, it won't. That'll be.
That was
Terry could have gone his stick.
I think he might have let up a little bit right there, but he's got time. I like the fact he's holding his breath. He's going to throw it. Alley pass picked off by Ben. Allison Rapp with the ball. She gets in the zone. Brian running hard to get to this. Nice little forecheck. Brian's going to get this ball, I think. Oh, nice battle, Gladiators. Dimitri with it. Dimitri's shot did not pick the corner. Brian and Terry both going for Terry looking to line up. We got a breakaway here. We got Ben all by himself.
Yeah, play like that, you got to risk it. You can't go for the
shot. Big goal, Ben.
Biggest thing that happened on that play right there Terry went for a slap shot instead of a quick wrister.
Yeah, Terry went to pinch on that. That will cost him.
Like, if he had just wristed it, you wouldn't have had that break.
Yeah, that was a good play. Looked off the goalie, went 5-hole.
For the Gwendolyn Gladiators. Fake Spartacus, I think, had that one.
Fake Spartacus had it. Ben got the ball in the corner. Nice look up. Generating some quick offense here. Ben scores on a breakaway and then ends up with the assist on this. Just the last 30 seconds. 2 goals here by the Gladiators. High rollers. They better just reset right. I mean, they've got, looks like it's Jenny, Brian, and Dimitri out there. This is their primetime high-octane line.
I also know, right, this is the first game of the season for high rollers.
I think it might be their first game.
Whereas for Gladiators, they played last week.
Gladiators played the Knights in a rivalry match. It was a good game. Brian with the ball, looking to set up. Dimitri in the slot, hits Eric. Shot again, just wide. Eric looking to gather it up. Juliet picks it up. John, nice keep in. That went off a foot. That was scary. Eric with the ball, looking to clear it. That goes right in front to Jenny. Did not get there. Ryan picks it up though. Ryan with the ball, nice little move. Whips. Still with the ball, gives to John. John, chick. John flicks it in. Eric with the ball, tries to throw it across. Jenny's gonna get to this one first. Oh, nice little no-look pass there. Could not connect with Dimitri though. John's there. John just takes Juliet's stick right away from her.
And she didn't really hold on to her stick very hard on that play.
Oh,
Ryan, missed
what
the open net.
This is an open netter.
And hit the side of the net on that one.
Oh, that's unfortunate right there. That was a nice little play on his part to bat that ball down. But not finished. Brian with the ball now. Centering pass. Kicked. Dimitri in the slot. Nice save by PJ. John down low. Ball still in. Yeah, calling for it. Dimitri's going to whack it down. Will not go for an icing. That will be time for the reset. Eric shot on that. That will go for an ice.
Yeah, that was definitely a good response.
I'm going to fix the vouchers.
This makes importing to YouTube so much faster.
Yeah, it's like instant. Like the built-in API is like so good.
Well, for this game, I'm gonna have to download it and edit it because we switched the camera.
Phones, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So I'll just put like an intermission slate up. I have the editing power.
Nice win by High Rollers. Stitch it to Terry. Picked off. Is that Frankie?
That is Frank.
Big save.
Oh,
Frankie
the
follows his
rebound.
rebound right there.
Some juking and jiving by Frank. If I'm the High Rollers, I won't be too happy about the little celebration.
I'm almost saying High Rollers have 2 breakaways here. I think Terry's a little shot happy right here. He wants to let one rip, but he's got to stay at home on these, man. That's 2 breakaways, and that is 3-0 right now. Gladiators just come out of nowhere to score quick.
Definitely one change I would be making if I'm the High Rollers going into the second intermission is putting a different player on D in place of Terry.
That's off. That should have been offsides right there on Beck, I believe. But Terry with the ball. Oh, Frankie gets a stick on it. Nice battle. David with the ball. Stitcher picks his pocket. That's going to go.
Oh, it's loose. Did not cover that.
Becca's going to dump it all the way down. Will not go for nice. Terry's going to go gather it up.
I understand why Stitcher laid off. Being how he is a goalie himself, he understands you don't like getting whacked.
Yeah, and you got to assume the goalie's going to have that anyway. That just took a weird bounce. Terry looks to alley-oop. That's going to go all the way down. David's going to gather it up, though. That's going to go for an ice. No ice for some reason. I don't know what that call was. Terry gets the ball. Becca's trying to battle for it. Centering pass kicked aside by Roderick.
The other thing right here, if you look at Terry, he's not playing his side. You know, when you work with a D pair, it's like if you're the right D, you got to work that right side. You got to let your lefty work their side.
Ball kept in. Becca's going to gather this behind right in the corner.
See, like right there, they're leaving fake Spartacus wide open because Terry's going over to the other side. You got to make sure you play your side.
High rollers give up to the next one. I mean, High rollers got a chance here. Oh, that's a nice little alley-oop to Stitcha. Gathered up though. Pass to Becca, misconnection. That will not go for nice. Terry's gonna gather it up. That got deflected. Ben with the ball. Tries to hit Becca. Becca with it. Nice D by Terry there. Look for Terry to go now.
This is what Terry needs to do. He just needs to do an end-to-end rush.
I think this pocket hits Nicholson twice. Ben looking to make a play here. Nice scrum there. Won by High Rollers. Priyanka, nice stick. Stitch with the ball. She's going to throw it in deep. That got through. Was loose. Goes all the way down. No ice. About 4, 5, 6 took swings there. No one got it. John's going to gather it up. A nice little alley-oop on his part. Picked off by Ben. No. Look for Ben to let it rip. Big save, Roderick.
Ben's really good at with the hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. Juliet chips it in deep.
I think he's also the youngest player in the league, too.
Hands down by many years. Aubrey looks to try to break it, but cannot. Just under 4 minutes here in the second period. We got 3-0 3-0 Gladiators. They're still off, and they touch up. Harrow's got some time. That's a nice little pass right there to Jenny. Ends up on Dimitri's stick. Dimitri's gonna go here. Got the ball down low, centering pass, could not connect to Aubrey.
And that's a goal.
Found a way to squeak it in there. That's what High Rollers needed there. It's not the most confidence-building goal, but hey, you know, it's 3-1. They feel, 2-goal leads not so bad anymore. Just stem the bleeding right there. They needed it. Little bit of a gift, but that's what happens when you throw things on net. Anything can happen.
Yep. It's kind of like last night's or yesterday's overtime winner.
Throw anything on it, you never know.
Yep.
Eric's looking for a pass here. Frank's going to dump it in. Carolyn's going to gather it up. Nice look right there. Oh, that's a great play by Heather. Eric's going to gather it up. Chipped in deep. John's going to have to get it. John throws himself to Becca. Becca shot on net, steered wide by Roderick. Frank's going to gather this one up. Dimitri's going to chip it off the boards. The ball's not really going anywhere. Heather can't get to it. Aubrey's chasing this one down. Aubrey and Eric are going to go for it. Eric's going to get there, but kind of cancel each other out. No penalty on the play. Might have stepped on it. Roderick unhappy. John and Becca battling. Becca gathers it. Dimitri with the ball. Dimitri, that's going to be an offsides right there. A little too happy.
Yeah, Roderick's getting a little vocal for his team now.
Just under 2 minutes, though. I feel like High Rollers, they're back into it right now. Getting a couple more offensive chances. That goal is going to help. Now, all they got to do is just, finish out the period, don't give anything up, maybe get a couple more shots on net, and, that's what I would do. So if you're the Gladiators, at the end of the second period, once you play, nice by right there. Think about that one, Lindenbaum. What would you do? If you're Gladiators, what do you say to your team up 3-1?
Right now, I wouldn't change a damn thing. They're doing all the right things. And but if I'm the High Rollers, I'm moving Terry up to offense and I'm putting someone else on D.
Allison could not keep it in. That will not go for nicing, though.
Because that's been the Achilles heel right now. Because I think Terry's been out for all 3 goals against.
I mean, I know the two breakaways. I don't want to pin on him, but things he could have done different. Oh, Brian and Dimitri, nice little play right there. Look for the rip.
And that's a top shelf goal.
That's what I said.
Pick the corner.
And this is what I said. That's their high octane line right there. Brian and Dimitri. They play together a lot. They know where each other are. Brian picked that one up, batted it down right to Dimitri. Dimitri put it on out, let it rip.
And it looks like they've done that. It looks like they've changed who's on defense now for High Rollers because John just came off and John and Terry have been switching for each other.
So there you go. I mean, Maybe we're just going to ignore every piece of advice you gave to high rollers there, because that's no longer 3-1. We got a 3-2 game. Big keeping by Carolyn. Ryan battling, gets the ball. Shot. Looks like Carolyn's going to try to get to this one again. Oh, that's a great play by Carolyn right there. She has improved drastically in the last couple of months. Ball out though. High rollers gathering her out. About 5 seconds left. No, 2 seconds. 1-0, and that is the end of the period right there. Shockingly, 3 quick goals by Gladiators, countered by 2 quick goals at the end to make it 3-2 3-2 Gladiators. High rollers got all the momentum though going in this third period. What are your thoughts on this one, Mike?
Definitely not a good first half of the period for the high rollers. Costly pinch-ups costed them a couple breakaways and some goals. Gladiators are playing their game. And here's the thing, despite them giving up 2 goals near the end of this period, which is good for the high rollers, Gladiators, they really don't need to fix anything. They've been playing an overall good game. It's just that, high rollers, they need to take Terry off of D and put him up on O, but it looks like he's going back out on D now. But
well, so you never know. I mean, maybe after that he's like, okay, I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on. I'm gonna stop pinching so much.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to get benched for a shift and say, hey, we're not trying to punish you. We're just trying to
straighten you out
and give you a chance to take a breath.
Stitch, you're going over to talk to Terry. Probably gonna give him a little advice. Hey man, don't pinch too much. We got this. High roller's got all the confidence right now.
Well, the other thing that Terry needs to do is that if he's going to get the ball in his own zone, instead of just trying to do lob passes, he can do end to end. He's extremely capable.
You make that first move, that rink opens up.
Yeah, especially when you slow things down. When you slow things down like that, you create the space to actually have an end-to-end rush opportunity.
Nice play by Juliet. Going in deep, picking it off. Stitcher ends up with the ball, bouncing left and right. Juliet battling, taking this one. 3 high rollers there. Juliet and Heather team up to keep this ball in. This is crazy. High rollers with the ball. 2-on-3 going the other way. Ben's going to join a 3-on-3 forming. Ball chipped in. Roderick, a little unsure on that one. Stitcher with it. He's looking to make some space. Chips it in. That goes on net. Goalie's not really freezing the ball here. We're going to get some more action. Terry gets the ball. Throws it back in deep.
See, like right there, I would have... I mean, yeah, again, he had Ben coming in on him. So that's a type of play where maybe... Ooh, off the pipe.
Oh, that was a post right there. High rollers are smelling blood. Melissa to Terry. Terry calling for it. Shot. Looks like that hit Ben.
Yeah, that was...
3-on-2 going the other way. In zone. Shot.
Good stand-up D by Terry.
3-on-2 going the other way now. Ben back checking. Oh,
that was a slash.
That could have been a bit of a slash here.
No, that was a slash.
Looks like they're going to get it. Yep.
You can't come down like the way he did on that play on Jenny.
See, I always call it a bit of a slash if I don't see the ref put his hand up, so. We will take it here. Power play high rollers right now. Looking to see who they send out. Looks like Dimitri, Aubrey, Carolyn, Allison. Who's the 5th? Looking to find a defender here. Maybe John. If given a...
Yep, and here comes John.
A little confusion on who the penalty was, but, let's make it work.
That penalty was definitely on the Gladiators. That was a definite slash.
I like this high rollers power play lineup right here. Eric is a very good penalty killer, though.
Of course, no icing because of the penalty kill.
John Chitzer loses his hat in the process. He's got some time now.
Jason Boyd going over to pick up the hat.
Look to Dimitri and Eric. Centering pass kicked out. Carolyn's going to go gather it up. She's got time. In fact, she's looking up, carrying the ball, making a play. First to Priyanka there. Ball goes up. Power John, either flick it in or throw it on net right there. That's all you need right there. Nice forecheck.
Aubrey almost deflected it off the block shot.
That was a nice play, nice hustle play there by Aubrey. This is what they need. Eric throws it back to Priyanka. Priya with it. Oh, that's a great look.
Just out of the reach of John.
Oh, that is John there. It's hard to recognize him without the hat.
He's still 77, so.
Hey, leave his age out of this.
No. It's jersey number 77.
You missed the joke. You missed the joke, baby. John gonna grab this one up again. He flicked it on net, and Roderick had to freeze it up, but tried to play it. John carried it. Nice look. We got Brian and Dimitri out here.
Bad bounce.
Eric throws it back in deep. I'd look to hit Dimitri just right in the face-off circle. Let him try to break it in himself. He'll draw two or three, and then it'll open up his wingers, Allison Rapp and Brian. Yeah, see, I don't like that play right there. You gotta get the ball to Dimitri right here. He's your guy. You know, he scored your first two. Give him the ball. Let him do something on the power play. Yeah, John's carrying the ball too much. Yeah, give it to Brian. I like that. Having a hard time getting in the zone. He's gonna chip it in deep. Brian picks Eric's pocket. Centering pass. Loose. Dimitri with the ball. Tries to center. It goes high. Back and forth. Looks like Brian got a piece of it, and that will be a hand pass.
Although it looked like Priya and Brian got it at the same time.
Yeah, if I'm going to say who's going to win that jump ball, I think I'm going to go Brian over Priyanka.
Yeah.
We got just over 10 minutes here in the third period.
You were really having fun with that, aren't you?
I'll do something between face-offs. Dimitri tries to win it forward. Heather gets it. Fans on it, but ball's thrown in deep right there. Brian with the ball. There's that pass to Dimitri. Nice look. Nice stick by David. Dimitri's shot though. Brian's gonna get this up. Heather on the defense. Juliet just kind of roaming right there. Heather throws it across. Nice D by David. That's shipped up to Frank. Dimitri, nice forecheck, but Frank's not giving that ball up. Terry with it, a little panicky right there. That ball's still in. Dan with the hand pass to himself. Kicked aside. David with the ball. Clicks to Frank. Nice look. 1-on-2. I can see him pull up and shoot. Nice there. I like that. Get the ball in deep. Double forecheck right there. Juliet's going to get the ball. Centering pass to Frank. Big save by Roderick. Juliet with the ball again. That was a great look on her part. Terry with the ball. Flicks to Brian.
Oh, that was a nice
1-on-1. Nice look. Shot. Looks like it was deflected. David must have kicked it aside. Nice little cycle to Brian right there. Terry calling for it. I would not throw that pass though. Frankie was looking to jump that route.
Nah, there's 3 guys in the way of that passing lane. There's no way Terry was going to be able to
I know why he wanted it, but I also know why he didn't get it.
Now he's like wide open. But again, this is the thing. He's teetering on both sides.
Terry's got to get to this. There he is right there. Let it rip. Oh, nice block by Frank. Frank with a forecheck right there. Juliet could not get a stick on it. That will be time for Gladiators to get a line change.
Good up the boards.
Battling for it. Uh-oh. Ben right there. Big shot steered aside and saved by Roderick right there. I think Ben had a bit more time than that. I understand why he wanted that shot on that, maybe kick out a rebound, but I think he could have made a move and just been a lot closer with a higher quality chance. Terry and Ben got a little attached right there. I know words were exchanged, so we'll see if anything comes of that later on.
Probably not.
Nice battle. Ben with the ball. Tries to make a play. Shot. Becker calling for it. Carolyn, nice stick. Oh, flip to Stitcher. We got a 1-on-1 for him. And not going to handle it. Carolyn's got some time. Nice patience on her part. Chips it up and over Becca right there. Nice hand by Priyanka. Stitch tries to get by Priyanka, but ball ends up in Becca's feet. Pass thrown across to Allison. That will not go for an icing there. Gladiator's going to go down and gather it up. Nice forecheck by Allison. There you go. It's going to force a turnover. That's all Allison Rapp right there doing her work. Stitcher with the ball. Tries to chip it in front. 3 Gladiators in front though. Weird bounces though. Must have went off Priyanka's shin guard.
Stitcher wanted a tripping call, but I didn't see a trip there.
Right to Stitcher. Lets it rip. Just misses the net. Allison with a secondary chance. Could not get there. Jason with the ball again.
Ooh,
centering
right through the
pass.
crease.
Right through the crease.
Through the legs of the defender and through the crease.
High rollers are really bringing it right now. Gathered up by the Gladiators. Flick pass. Big keeping by Carolyn. Becca gets it. 2-on-2 forming right now. Becca by herself with Ben. Shot straight side by Roderick. John and Ben going for it. That was a little scary play there. No harm, no foul.
Good to see John hopping up after that.
Yeah, I was a little worried there for a second. Ball gets through. Frozen by Roderick, and there will be a face-off here for the Gladiators. Ben going checking to make sure John's okay. Nice sportsmanship on his part. About 6 minutes right here. At what time, if you're the high rollers, when do you want to call that timeout, and when do you want to pull your goalie?
You gotta see. You gotta see how things go. Normally what I would do is probably last minute and a half, pull the goalie. Timeout, I mean, their flow is going good, so you really don't want to kind of call a timeout and kind of potentially ruin the flow that you're kind of having. So you gotta see how things are going in the next maybe 4 minutes.
Chip pass goes in right there. Aubrey's trying to chase it down. Going for, is that an ice? I don't agree with that one. It looked like there might have been a little contact off one of the players. It looked like a playable goal to me, but
well, like with the NHL, what's icing again?
Icing is icing in DCHL is in fact a mystery wrapped in an enigma.
Just like the NHL.
Just like the NHL. Let's see what we got. Nice forecheck there by Juliet, keeping the ball in the zone. Aubrey ends up with the ball. Takes it by 2. Centering pass. Shot and steered aside by Roderick. Juliet tries to center it though. I think Jane's going to get to it first. He's going to throw it down, walk over and icing. Eric T is going to go gather it up right here. He's got time. Nice look. Centering pass. Oh, that's just a bad bounce, bad look. That goes in Dimitri's stick. Oh, that's a nice look there on Eric. Making up for his first turnover. 2-on-2. Ball kicked out though. Offside. Good. Juliet with it. Eric's going to wind up. Shot looks like it was deflected.
Blocked by Terry.
Terry's going to win this ball. He's got time. I look Terry fake a pass and just turn himself. Terry make a move here. Centering pass. Eric keeps it in. Shot saved by Roderick right there. Terry, I think that's where Terry should have went right there.
Yeah. You never want to throw it up the middle either.
You know, I mean, there's about 4 minutes left right here. You got to think you got, one shift or half a shift left. This is the time you use the rest of your energy. You run down there, get the ball in the zone, force something to happen, and set your team up for, for next 6-on-5 offensive zone draw. They send out Dimitri, Brian, Terry, Allison, Rapp right here. Countered by Becca, Dan, Eric, Priyanka. Nice battle there by Becca down low. She's got time. No rush. I don't like that pass though. Allison fans on it. Eric can flick it back in deep. Terry's going to get us up. Ends up on Becca. Becca lets it rip. Big save, Roderick. He needed that one. Terry looks to alley-oop it.
That was a hand pass.
A little bit of a hand pass there, but centering pass to Becca. Going back and forth right here. This is all the Gladiators need to do is just keep it in deep. They're in no rush. I like to see him not throw that centering pass so much. Uh-oh, Brian breakaway here. This is going to be a rough chance on his part. Oh my God, I'm glad that's on tape.
Defense by Priya. Man.
Brian had a big save. Brian had an awful angle on that. But that move that he made, I got to go back and look at that one.
And this is where you call the timeout.
This is your timeout, yep.
This is where you call the timeout.
Yep. That was a great sig hand move by Brian. Just could not get it through. Priyanka saved it in the goal right
here
there.
We are, third period, 2:48. It's 3-2. High Rollers need a goal to tie. This is when you call the timeout.
Yeah, this is exactly it. All the pressure's going, towards the Gladiators right now. The rink looks like it's tilted, but nice little chip pass there. Brian ends up getting it, could not finish, but that was a very good move.
And to be honest, you want to know something?
That was all Priyanka.
This is when you pull the goalie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because this is an offensive zone face-off. You get 2:48.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of pulling a goalie at this point, but you know,
It's
you don't,
one goal.
You don't want to give him the option to just throw it down. I mean, you know, I like it in some situations. If it were a 5-on-4 with a penalty, I would 100% pull. Here, I'd hold off a little bit. You never know. I mean, they're sending out. Yeah, I like this idea. You're sending out Brian. You're sending out Allison. You know, that means with a minute and a half left, you can pull out Dimitri. You can pull out Aubrey. You can put your runners in there. So I don't know. Face off one. Brian picks it off. Shot. Hits Ben. Oh, that's some nice hands right there by Brian. Ben says no more of that little flick.
No penalty there.
One too many touches on his part. Brian throws it in deep. Uh-oh. Ends up on Brian's stick again. Inside Heather. Great defense by Heather right there. Gladiators got a bunch of tall, nice keeping by Carolyn. Gladiators got a bunch of tall women with ponytails. It's hard to tell who's who. Big shot by Brian, steered aside. Big keeping by John. That ball gets through, but Ben ends up with the ball. Oh, it's
And
not
they
where you want
just
to pull
pulled the
your goalie
goalie.
right here.
You had to pull the goalie at the face-off. Before the face-off even happened, that's when you pull the goalie. And right there, pulling him right then and there, that's what almost costed him, and that penalty is going to cost him too. Things are now getting a little heated.
That was rough. I don't know if that was a penalty or not. I mean, it was a little physical contact from behind. That was a rough one. We're going to see what the refs say on that.
Oh, they're counseling. Let's get in on this one, shall we? Do we want to do some ad-libs?
I can't do some ad-libs, but let me do it. Okay.
Let's do some... Oh, there we go.
I'm Andrew Nicholson, and I feel like there should not be a penalty on the play because I was not convinced that there was contact from behind.
You do know Jason's the one doing the most talking.
Yeah, I know. I said I was bad at this. I tried, though.
It looks like it's going to be a penalty.
It will be 2 minutes. I'll put the goalie back in right now.
I totally would put the goalie back in right now if it's face off in my own zone.
Yeah, I got to run to get ready for this game.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, definitely. We got 1:41 left. Interestingly, high rollers are not pulling the goal or putting the goalie back in. That is a risky move right there. Carolyn taking her time. Oh, what a save by John. Racing on the Gladiators. Got 44 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in this one. And ladies and gentlemen, that is game. The Gladiators win this one 3-2 over the High Rollers. High Rollers almost came back in this one to take this one, at least tie it, but we're not able to do so. Good hard-fought victory for the Gladiators too. Both teams lining up to shake hands. as the other teams for the next game get ready. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been TXHT DCHL Game of the Week. This has been brought to you with the permission of the DCHL Leagues. Until Saturday at 11 a.m. for the next episode of TXHT, we will see you on the ice.